And now, Talk Time Tax Tips with Rapid Tax Service.
Good afternoon. I'm Nicole Burks and I have Joe Latiger here for Rapid Tax Service. Joe, my child attends college and they're 23 years old. Can I use them on my tax return?
Absolutely. Typically a child in school, you can claim up until they're 25, all right? And the dependency test really has to do with providing support. So if you have a child who's a college student, and even if they live out of town, but you're obviously still supporting them while they go to college, so yes, you can still claim that.
Joe, I have a health savings account this year. What is different for me in filing that on my tax return?
Well, the health savings account has become common over the last, I'd say, couple years. And typically how it works is that you invest dollars pre-tax, okay, into a specific checking account, and then you can use your card to pay for your medical expenses as you go through the year. Now, there was a new rule this year that went into effect where you can't use your health savings account to pay for over-the-counter medications. It has to be prescription only, okay? So what you're going to receive from your health savings account provider is that you're actually going to receive what's called a 1099 HSA, okay? And on that 1099, it will show the amount that you contributed to the HSA as well as the amount that you withdrew from that HSA. Now, the important thing to remember here is that the burden of proof is on the taxpayer. What comes on that 1099 is a total amount that you withdrew from that account, all right? Make sure you keep your receipts so that if you are questioned, you can show that it was withdrawn for qualified medical expenditures.
If I know I'm going to need a little bit more time to file my taxes, what do I need to do to get an extension?
Okay, the extension form, it's 8849, I believe is what it's called, and you want to make sure that you file that by April 17th this year. That is the deadline, okay? Now, if you do need more time to file your tax return, that's fine. That happens with a lot of people. You're still responsible for payment of your taxes by the tax filing deadline. So if nothing else, go see your tax preparer, get an estimate, and make sure the money is sent in, or you may be subject to additional penalty and interest.
Thank you, Joe.
My pleasure.
This has been another great Tax Tip Tuesday. Join us next week for another segment with Joe from Rapid Tax Service.
Keep watching WDEF News 12 for more Talk Time Tax Tips with Rapid Tax Service.